Pantaloons coming in for Johnson. And Thad Manmark, Nigel. So we'll do Manmark. And looks like that's it. As for Zagreb, Swap Scooter and Kuza. And everything. There we go. That's farther away from everybody. And everything. Add defensive to Bahum in all presets. Whoops. Even I forget where it is sometimes. Add defensive instruction to Bahum in all presets. Whoops. Wrong player. And then defensive to Bahum. Just remember that you have type marking on, because it's going to stay on. Type marking on Cuervo in all presets. The man marking I'm going to do pre-match because we always check instructions. We do not always check the man marking. So we'll check that after. Scooter, the only one to join the attack. Starting defensive and normal. Here we go. We are staying on random until the final. And all presets Bahum on Cuervo. And defensive. As for the other one, Thad to Manmark, I'm assuming that's in all presets. Thad on Marcus Miguel. You have defensive on him in main. It should be in all presets. I thought you did that. So yeah, he's defensive as well. So both teams are going to use their defensive instruction and a man mark on the same player. Ooh, we do have a third jersey. All right, give me 1 second, and it is party time. There we go. And I'm pretty sure last time we had audio. So we're going to change that as well. FSL on semifinal number 2. Who's going to take on London in the final? Who's going to take on Athens in the third place game? Here we go. Welcome to Zagreb taking on Belfast. Two teams that know each other very well, despite Belfast only existing for about 10 games. It's because a lot of the same players, a lot of the same users. Oh my goodness. It's like the fucking Spider-Man meme tonight. And here we go. The winner to take on London. It's not your daddy's London. It's not even your mommy's London. It's more like your great-grandson's London, but somehow they've still managed to win games. And I think either way, we are set for a great final and a great third-place match as well. We love the third-place match. It's part of history. How far will you go in a cup? Will it be your furthest you've ever gone? Or your quickest out? The game about to start. A referee tonight. Nobody knows. Defensive, main, normal tempos. Here we are. And we are underway. Zagreb, keep your eye on these man-marking matchups tonight. And Marcus Diallo with a Gareth Bale special. Hot talk. Luigi. Pantaloons. Well, it's not often we see Belfast in the dark green. Potato green, as they call it here. Sound like Nearman. Tishin. Ambitious ball headed away by Scooter, and it's out for a throw. Stonelight, Nearman. Back to Tishin. Bradley Keach, taken away by Norris. Gonzalez, Norris, out to Vukovic, out to the advertisement. And something just happened and I missed it. And it was a save. I think a bit theatrical of a save. Sancho Luigi. Isn't that Raccoon Boy? Is that the raccoon guy that's back? Yeah. Look at that. You made it just in time. Welcome back, by the way, brother. Good to have you. I love when people come back. And that one, the press there from Marcus Diallo. And it's another corner for Zagreb. Batmo goes short to Scooter. He's going to send in a ball, and that one over the head of Sandy Cheeks. And it's 1-0 here in the early moments. And look at that. I mean, my goodness. Belfast forgetting how to defend a set piece on that one. Everybody watching the Romanian just jump up in the air alone. So you have defensive on Thad. You can keep it on Thad Castle, or you can keep it on the defensive midfielder. Do you want to keep it on Keach? You can go to either one. Position or player? I'm assuming position, so I'll get that all ready. And then you also have tight marking as well. You can decide if you want that to be... Tight marking you can turn off or on at any time. Okay. I'm just going to do this preset for now, and then if you decide to change presets, I'll change it then too. No problemo. So it's going to be Marcus Nagel marked by Bradley Keach. Bradley Keach, who knows a thing about winning titles and trophies, having such a successful spell at Vienna before moving on to Bristol Bridge. And after Bristol was dissolved, he found a home here at Belfast. Indigo Colt to Stone Lake. Plenty of time for Belfast to get back into it. Well, I think a lot of us expected the usual teams. If you look at it, 3 of the top 4 ended up in the semifinals. Belfast, who finished 10th in the league phase. Probably didn't overachieve by finishing where they did, but to get to this point, back-to-back, actually it was 3 straight extra time games. Budapest in extra time, 2-1. Copenhagen on penalties, and then Manchester 5-4 in extra time. So they've played a lot of football. And the only injury was the one to Pantaloons. And James Johnson stepped in wonderfully. What a great defense they had, only allowing goals. In 2 games, it was Norton and Cardiff, the 2 teams that scored against them. 4 straight clean sheets to start the league phase. But they have given up 5 goals. Call it 6 goals in their 4 knockout games, including tonight. Neerman, a lot on his shoulders tonight with Cuervo being so focused. Pantaloons. Colt. Took a shoulder there from Danny Norris. Gavin. Batmobile. Well, the loser will stick around and play a second match against Athens. And for Belfast, it means, will they end up the 3rd best team in the competition or the 4th? Will it say semifinal? Or will it say 3rd place? As for Zagreb, they've won a trophy in their time. They've actually won this competition before, winning it in Season 5 last season. They are the holders. They'll try to get their 2nd FA Cup trophy as well this season. This is a nice ball in the middle of the box. It falls down! What an opportunity! And it's all tied up! Are you serious? What a goal from Neerman! Was it the curse of the commentator? Sometimes it's the blessing of the broadcaster as Neerman comes up big. Here we go. It's going to be high tempo for both teams. Final few minutes here where we get an answer from Zagreb now. Vukovic. Will it be a quick response? Vukovic, that's a nice block. Gets another opportunity, but he's sending across in the Batmobile. My goodness. Like a trans person using a tampon. Kamel. Opportunity here. Gonzalez! What? We'll get one more kick of the ball. Gonzalez, you can see he picked his spot. And halftime. We'll see what changes they want to make. Sorry, brother. I saw it a second too late. What a half! Will the Belfast stream continue? We are in Scotland tonight, despite it showing Zagreb as the home side as the Ibrox welcomes FSL. Limited changes. Grab another beer. This is my 6th grade basketball jersey. Oh, it.
Ship knows that no order is ordinary. When you order produce, Ship sees the meals and memories you'll produce with it. Not just soap in your car. It's what washes away the day. Not paint, but strokes of genius. That's why shoppers with Ship deliver same day and shop the same way you would.
Use code SAVINGS to become a Shipt member for half off, only $49 at shipt.com/offer. Terms apply.
All right, here we go. Changes are being sent in to the 4th official. Oh my God, you have no idea how many times I accidentally flick one of the triggers on the controller because that is what will show you the conditioning or the form. And I'm always like, oh fuck! Man marking for Keach. Okay, so he wants the man marking. We have it in main, and we'll... I only changed his position in main, so he's still the central defensive midfielder in defensive, and he is the attacking midfielder in custom. Do you want him to swap with that Castle in custom? No changes for Zagreb. In all. Okay. So we will do Keach on the marking, not Castle. We're not going to do a double mark, so you can see the red line. And the defensive will be on the defensive midfielder, and then here, Keach is going to go to the left side. He will get the defensive, and he will get the man marking on Marcus. And you want to start in main? going to be main and normal. High tempo will stay on for Zagreb. Well, Keach and Miguel, just a total swap. And here goes Cuervo, double teamed. Videos released in the offseason. Shirley likes to get double teamed. Cuervo. Stonelight. Back to Castle. Creating a bit of a awkward triangle there as they just could not accomplish the goals they wanted there. A bit of an Illuminati. Look at this ball to Marcus Nigel. Pantaloons covering. And Marcus Nigel. Sometimes the Romanian comes out, doesn't it? Dangerous ball back to Akhtar. Tenshin to Neerman. Keach does well. You're in the right preset, right? Yeah, main. Okay. I just wanted to make sure your guys look weirdly out of position for Belfast. All right. Luigi to Keach. Pantaloons. Building out of the back in patience, but it's almost like they're forcing it to Cuervo at times. Another interception from Keach, but he gives it away. Out wide of Ivkovic. 3 players in the box, 2.5 if you count Beal. Head Markins, head to the back. Oh my goodness. Beal's going to chase it down. Ivkovic. Oh, I thought he was going to rip a shot there. And he will not win his side of corner as that was chased down by Belfast. Another long ball up to Cuervo. Marcus Nigel. The toe poke. Kamel around the outstretched leg of the defender. A little bit of space here. He's going to lay this one off. Gonzalez! Oh, it's another wide shot from Gonzalez. This ball to Colt. It's been quiet tonight. Colt 45. Somebody put a silencer on it tonight, didn't they? J Mart's on fire. It's going to be high tempo now for Belfast. And Beal, that one off the back of the defender. My goodness. Bit of a 360 spin block. Beal with another chance to send it in, and it's right into the ball sack of Sandy Cheeks. Cuervo forced to go back. High ball to Neerman. First time we've called his name in this second half.
Working across
the son of a bitch, you fucking advertisements again.
And didn't even see everything. How come the things only happen when there's an advertisement? My goodness. And yeah, I think Neerman thought that the foul was on the elbow, but the referee gives it on the follow-through from the Belfast man. Barry. Patmo. And to McGavin. McGavin double-teamed. Both teams selective in their pressing. Uh-oh, and that one's going to go off the defender. It's another corner for Zagreb. And Kamel, the pitcher, managed to get his head on it, but much like Henry Cavill's complaints to Netflix, it just went over everybody's head. It's a very specific joke. Here to go, Colt. He's the only one that read the books? Sorry. I like The Witcher. Anyways, Kamel. Gonzalez. McGavin. Tenshin on him. McGavin falls down, sends it in, another headed away. And a collision there. That was four nipples coming together like a high-speed chase at a four-way intersection. 10 sheet to Nearman. That's another giveaway from Belfast. 15 minutes to go. Will it be 4 straight extra time games for the Irish side? Vukovic, who's had some freedom tonight, but hasn't been able to do much with it. Sandy Cheeks with a very brave decision there to throw it out to Cuervo. I'm telling you, they just, you know where they're going 90% of the time. Beautiful diagonal ball to Nearman. Stonelight makes a run. 1-2, buckle my shoe. This one back to Nearman. Some nice football here from Belfast. Can Nearman sends it in? He does! This one popped up high. Mamanovic, whatever his name is. Finally with a save. Vukovic. Good interception here. Final 10 minutes. Is there a winner? 10 Sheen. Colt guarded by Barry. Wanting a call. Keeps possession. Nearman on the corner of the box. 3 players calling for it for Belfast. He's going to send it in. Barry. Oh my goodness! Mamanovic with a save! Save of his life! Cuervo. He sends in the ball far post. Barry's going to hit it. McGavin falls down. Oh my goodness! Chaos in the box for Zagreb. Back to Kusa Brown. Final few minutes. Brown. Vukovic, is there an answer here? Looking for the run of Gonzalez. It's another good header. It's going to fall off the teammate. Back to the goalkeeper, Sandy Cheeks. Luigi has been outstanding tonight. Akhtar. Interception, final chance of the game. Will it be a decisive one? Kamel. Gonzalez, will he turn and shoot? Gonzalez! What a save, Sandy Cheeks!
You want max tempo now?
It's the last kick of the game, by the way. You want max tempo on the corner? Both, I understand Scooter wanting max. Okay, both teams are going max. Does anybody want to sub? To do the thing where they automatically are in the position rather than running? Does anybody want to sub? I always offer it. All right, no sub for. Basically, your goalkeeper will just be there. Stamina check. It's mainly an offensive thing. Back line is all half or over. Beal's red. Kamel's probably at about 30, 35. Norris and Kamel exactly the same. Vukovic is solid. And then, so these are your 3 tired lads right now. Remember, you do get a boost at the end of the game and at the intermission of extra time. Castle has died and moved to Lithuania. Tenshin and Stonelight are also exhausted. Nearman is okay. Colt's fine. Cuervo's going to have plenty of stamina because of that counter target. So your 3 players that are tired are your Trident in midfield, and then it is the 3 attacking players for Zagreb. Just so everybody knows, in this situation, if there was to be a substitution and we do max tempo before the sub, the goalkeeper will automatically appear in the box. I think it's fair because you're not going to take the kick until the goalkeeper goes up anyways. So that's why I bring it up, because the whole point is to have an extra player there. Rizzo on for Batmo, sorry. Swap with Scooter in all, and then put Vukovic on both corners. You have Scooter on joining the attack. Coco for Thad. I don't know if max tempo and join the attack intertwine. But if you want to add anybody else to join the attack, okay. All right, so yeah, what you'll see now is the sub, and then you'll see Mamunovic up in the box. It's not a glitch. I think it's... Oh, he's not up in the box because it's a tie. No, there he is. He's just so tiny. Opportunity! Oh, no! He was so tiny I didn't even see him. Extra time! Oh, my goodness. 8 shots, but only 3 on target. Unlimited changes per usual. Each team with 2 subs. Tell me your tempo because you're both on max, and that's my priority. By the way, third place games are always like 5 or 6 minutes. They're short. So the next game is always very short. I think we do 5 minutes. I think we put it down to 5 minutes for the third place games. So that's what we'll do. Oh, I'll give you a, you guys get a free thing here. So yeah, right now it's really just Nigao and Gonzalez to keep an eye on. Everybody else is good. And then for you, it's going to be Stonelight and Tenshin. But again, you get that boost. They look okay right now. I wouldn't worry about them until the intermission. You look okay, Belfast. You don't look forced. Normal tempo. Okay. So both teams, no changes, just normal tempo. Nobody watches. All right, here we go. I'm going to do this simultaneously. Worst case is you'll start in low, but that's better than starting in max. Okay, there you go. Normal. Norris. To Vukovic. What a takeaway, and Marcus Nigel probably thought he had more time. I'll tell you what's interesting, Sancho Luigi has been outstanding tonight, but he's actually on some pretty low stamina for a central defender, excuse me. Will that affect him in this extra time? Goal kick. It's only 3 subs in the Cups. Knockout stage. Dangerous ball, but it finds its target. Keach. Tenshin. This is where they found success, when they can break this press. Stonelight gets in a good pocket. It's a foul, but advantage was played. Nearman. 2 players in the box. This one back to Tenshin. Deflected. And it's Marcus Nigel that comes and picks it up. Gonzalez. Norris. Gonzalez. To McGavin. Gonzalez struggling. Marcus Nigel to Rizzo. Gonzalez calling for it. Batteries hailing Hitler. Rizzo sends in a ball. This one out. Picked up by Cuervo. Good takeaway from Dan Norris. I'll tell you what, he's been really good in the middle of the park tonight. Gonzalez to Marcus Nigel. Yeah, what a save! Sandy Cheeks! Mamunovic and Cheeks both with game-saving saves tonight. And we're headed to the second half of extra time, all tied up. Backline is good. Midfield looks good. And, yeah, this is where you kind of... This is tough, man. This is where FSL has those little moments, those nuances of what do you do? Do you take off your 2 strikers for the stamina? Would they even do well in the penalty shootout? Luigi's fine. Don't listen to me. Stonelight and Tenshin. Nobody's in the red, but they will be at the end of this second half. Remember, if you want somebody to take penalties, they have to come on before the whistle, before the final whistle. So, will we see a Vagina or a Roy Hodgson or a James Johnson? Zagreb in an interesting spot because the core of your team is firing on all cylinders, but the two strikers just not at it today and exhausted. What do you do? As for Belfast, it's actually been a bit similar. Forcing it to Cuervo. He's had to go backwards more times than not. Colt's been invisible. Neerman's had some space, but few chances. No changes at all. For Zagreb, they're going to ride it out. And it's going to be Vagina coming on. It's Vagina time. It's not Roy time. Vagina Alfel will come in midfield. And here we go. Best of luck to everybody involved. Since I am not involved, it's been a while. Both teams in normal tempo. Akhtar. Neerman. Kept it in play. Stonelight. Stonelight loves a Vagina. My goodness, how many pregnancies is he going to cause? This one over the top. Sammy's going to get there. He's really helped shut down Cuervo tonight. It's been the interesting part for Zagreb. They've done what they've wanted to do in shutting down Cuervo, the outlet. Just have not been clinical enough in front of goal. Keach. These extra time periods are so short, aren't they? That is a very ambitious ball. Koloko, whatever his name is, was never going to get there. Custom high. I'm going to pause to put it on custom just because it's like it's a thing, and then I'll go to high tempo. High tempo for Belfast. They don't want it to go to penalties, it seems. This ball over the top. He's been my man of the match tonight, Luigi. And we're going to get a change here. Substitution. If I can pause it. Oh my God, I almost fucked it up. We got it. Here it is. We're going to do a sub. If I'm looking at your bench, since I'm in the way, obviously you have Nas. Obviously you have the best player ever, Buster Grimes. You do have Ali Sitters, who's a user. Andres is a user. But you also have James Johnson and Roy Hansen. I cannot do a stamina check, but you still have one if you'd like to use it. Again, that would go both ways. God, that's a gay sentence. Buster Grimes, baby. I think he's on Salzburg, technically. He'll be on Salzburg for the FA Cup. It's good to have you back. No, it's funny because I was like, who's the bald center back for Belfast? It's like the video game knew that you were watching. It was like, nah, we're gonna make this a good one. You want to bring Hodgson on for Neerman? Thad, okay. You already took Thad out. Remember, you brought on Coca. So, I know, it's... The semifinals get to everybody. It's Friday. The Coors Lights are flowing. We know. The Coors Lights are flowing. My goodness. You want to take out Coca. So I'll tell you what he's thinking, though. He's thinking straight pens. That's what he's worried about. He's thinking penalties. It's because he doesn't want a 40 overall taking a penalty. That's what he's doing. No changes for Zagreb. Here we go. It's a throw in a dangerous area. Final 4 minutes. They will make their tactical substitution. It's still high tempo for Belfast. Rizzo. Picked up by Sandy Cheeks. And look at both strikers for Zagreb just walking back. Well, now he's running. Uh-oh. That one right to Kamel. Norris and Kamel have done really well in midfield, particularly defensively. It's really what it's been. It's... What a kick! My goodness, did he pull a hamstring? Gonzalez was the offsides. He might have been offsides and let it go. It's been the back line of Belfast and the midfield of Zagreb that have shined for both teams. The attacks have been underwhelming, and we're going to penalties! Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Here we go. This is how I always do it. I put your lowest penalty takers if you're the away team in the first 2 slots. That way you can see everybody else. So Akhtar's 45, Cheeks is 40, and then now you can see your remaining players. Oh my goodness. Well, Gonzalez, 88 overall at penalties, but how will the exhaustion affect him? I will show you guys the form after you lock in your lineups if you want to see them. If you really want to see it, I'll show you, but you can't make any changes after I show you, that's all. We still got a 3rd place game and a final, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. What a night for FSL here. They're just going to go high to low. It's probably the most common. You do have 372s. So I will go with stamina. So I know Cuervo and Keach have more stamina than Stonelight. And then it is Colt, Hodgson, Vagina. And obviously we'll put Luigi before Akhtar. So there you go. And I will show you form if you'd like after you lock it in. After Scooter sends his, we'll lock it in. Here we go. It's going to be Vukovic, Scooter, Norris, Gonzalez, Nikiao Kamel, Rizzo, Kuza, Bahum, Barry. All right, just confirm that I did that right. And then, do you guys care? Do you want me to show you the form? Or no? It's not like we can ever go back. But... Oh. All right, here we go. Gonzalez, red form. Well, I'm still going to do it because it's only fair. Keach down, Cuervo high. Alright, so there it is. Neerman obviously scored the goal. And Gonzalez couldn't hit the back of his wife's back. Never mind. Never mind. Here we go. One thing that I will give, I want to say it was Mungo credit, was he realized that red form also means that the player gets tired quicker, which is interesting. Here we go. Vukovic will step up. Sometimes your players just aren't on it in these big games. He's honorable, yes. He's also Mexican. Vukovic steps up to take the first one, and he does well. They say he takes after his mother, but I think he looks more like his grandmother. Cuervo, the captain. And Cuervo. Save! Oh no, it went in! Momanovic should not have clipped his fingernails this morning. Oh no, it's Scooter off the crossbar! Oh my goodness! And here goes Bradley Keach, who's had a good game, and how about a good pen? 2-1 Belfast. Norris. Oh, Sammy Cheeks! What a save! And Stonelight. You saw that one coming the whole way, Stonelight. What a horrible penalty. My goodness. That penalty was as inactive as he is. Gonzalez. Can he make up for his performance tonight? Here from the spot. He does not! And it's a chance to win it all. Gonzalez. Head in his hands. And it's Indigo Colt to send Belfast to the final against London. And Colt. Oh, Momanovic with his head. Gonzalez missing goals against Belfast, and Colt missing penalties against Zagreb. Here goes Marcus Egal. He has to make it. He has to make it. And he does! It's 2-2. Look what it means to him. And now it's Roy Hodgson. If he scores this one, Belfast go through. Roy Hodgson for Belfast. And what? Belfast in the final! Are you serious? Oh my goodness, what a game! What a game! That was one of the most tactical games I've seen in a long time. Wow. What a game. But my argument is that no, that's not true. That's not true. Scooter stuck with his high-rated players rather than stamina. And we saw Mexican bring on high-rated players out of position for penalty kicks. We saw man marking, tight marking. I agree with you. It wasn't tactical in the sense of there were a million changes every second. It was tactical in the sense of, like, I'm gonna, like, decide I'm going to stay my way. I'm going to make, like, it's a rare moment, you know, extra time, semifinal. What do I do? That's all. Hey, Athens against Zagreb. We do shorten these to 5 minutes. Any changes? So here you go. You got about 15 minutes or so. Yeah. We're going to remove the tight marking. I'm glad you remembered. Just like adding to every preset is one, removing from every preset is also one. The man marking I did in the pre-match, so it's not there. You want to move defensive as well? Okay. Well, you play for pride, you play for history. I don't even know if tie-in's here, but... All right, I think we're good to go. Jethro going up against his old side. Here we go.